Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn, where last episode, after rescuing the former informant from a Zoogle attack and setting him down a new path in hand, we moved over to Pelegion to take on Doelim's second character quest for Old Ties, learning that his friends had gotten involved in a kidnapping plot meant to be an attack on the former lord as we resolved the situation. Another quest now awaits us within the city. So that leaves us with, I was going to say 2 quests, but that actually leaves us with an extra quest on top of what we've done. And that's at level 1. So there are quests hiding behind the quests. Silver Swords and Darkwings protected us by letting themselves be masked in our place. Can we really protect the city on our own? I could use Astral Arts. Let's protect the city together. We may be different races, but we live in the same city. We have no choice but to cooperate at a time like this. That's what I think. And I was chasing after those masked guys and spraying my ankles. I'm indebted to you, but why would a runner like you help a downer like me? Because someone I respect said, no, because I want to live alongside you and your people. Alright, stay back. It's safer to keep some distance from the masked people. It's okay, I'm really strong. Kinda hard to believe that when my legs are shaking like this, huh? I was attacked by someone wearing a mask earlier, but a Renan saved me. A Renan! Saving my life. It's too hard to believe. Seems like we're getting closer to the world described by that Doelim guy. Are you okay? I'm sorry. I'll do my job properly. Just please come back to your senses. What's going on down here, isn't there? Masked people all seem to be following someone's orders. Feels like we're watching the old us. Just a bit. The quest we're looking for is all the way down here.
Why you?
Like hell, I paid my hard-earned cash for this. But we need that food. We're starving. Sounds like quite the dispute. Care to fill me in on the details? Oh, Lord Doelim, the Darnans are buying up all the food. They're trying to starve us. Stop with the false accusations. I'm simply buying the food that I need. I have no obligation to give it to you just because this is the last of it. I need it for my family. Don't even try to tell me you have mouths to feed. How dare you? I did have a family until they were slaughtered by you Renan scum. Calm down, both of you. I understand the quarrel. There isn't enough food to go around, correct? In Pelegion, business is conducted fairly with no distinction between Duns and Renans. It is unfortunate for you, but that means first come, first served. This man has the right to purchase the food.
That can't be.
Don't understand. My father is ill. He needs nutrition in order to recover. Oh, really now? Now, how do we know you're not lying just so you can get more for yourself? Both of you need to stop making accusations. This issue is unrelated to race. There simply isn't enough food to go around in Pelegion. Unless all nations coordinate how much food they need and adjust trade accordingly, there'll be no long-term solution. Why don't we try negotiating with the merchants of Menancia? Visin may have more surplus than the other nations. Perhaps we could act as an intermediary and facilitate additional trade with Vicent. Let's give it a shot. As you heard, we will go to Vicent to negotiate. While we're there, we will procure some food for your father. Really? Thank you. We Renans are truly blessed to have you as our guardian, Lord Doelim. Think I should take the Renan's side. It's not because she is Renan. She is in need, so I offer assistance. I would do the same for you. Besides, I'm merely a representative of Rena. It is not the position many assume that it is. Doelim? I apologize, but we must make our leave. Okay.
Doelim?
Are you okay, Doelim? People misunderstand the position I hold, but that does not change the fact that I must do all I can to help when necessary. If you say so, then let's depart for Vicent. It's a Reconstruction quest on the Brink of Paradise. I actually thought we'd finished Reconstruction here, weirdly.
Guardian of the Renans, huh? That's quite the title, Doelim.
A misnomer that doesn't reflect reality. I didn't choose it, nor do I want it. I am not a lord of old, ruling over the Renans. I do not seek to stand above the people, but among them as a fellow human being.
Right. You seem to enjoy being a mediator more than a leader.
Part of what leadership is, though, in some ways. Alright, off to Menancia. We are going to the center. Let's get some food shipped over.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. Hey!
You deal in wholesale foods, right? Can we talk to you a bit? Oh, Kisara and Lord Doelim as well. I'm pleased to see you are well. I'm honored that you even remember me. I didn't expect to see you back in this neck of the woods. We have a favor to ask of you regarding business. Pelegion is running short on food right now, so we were wondering if you could sell some food to them. Although the timing is perfect. See, my acquaintance has a caravan and is looking to expand its business to Pelegion. I'll talk to them and ask if they could deliver some of our food to Pelegion as well.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure the people of Pelegion will be glad to hear that. Thing is, the wholesale food business is going to be problematic in the long term. What's the matter? Since the world changed a year ago, it seems like the soil in Menancia has also changed a bit from how it used to be. Maybe that's why the crops aren't as bountiful as before. Isara, can you do something about it?
Okay.
So commerce has also taken a hit. Okay, we'll talk to the Department for Welfare to see if something can't be done. That would be great, thank you. You're so reliable, Kisara. You kind of remind me of the old Lord Doelim. Is that a compliment? Anyway, thank you about Pelegion. If you need help with anything else, let me know anytime. Thanks, I sure will. Oh, we have another favor to ask. Do you have any particularly nutritious food that you can part with at the moment? This is unrelated to the wholesale issue. We need it urgently for a sickly citizen in need. I'm sorry to hear that, but unfortunately I've just run out of stock. I do apologize. It'll be a while until I'm restocked, so it'll probably be faster to go gather supplies yourself. I'll give you a list of the most nutritious things I know of. You should have no problem gathering them.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
So then,
Better go get started. I probably already have it.
Kisara, you seem
Oh,
to have
no, I don't.
accepted your position as someone the people can rely on.
As a member of the Service Corps, being there for those in need comes with the territory. Besides, I'm happy to do it. It's a vital part of maintaining the peace, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I think I would.
So I require a boss fish for this quest. Wrong button again. Good job. I know where to get one in terms of purchasing power. But I don't know where to fish one up. So again, for brevity, I think purchasing it makes sense, but doesn't it cost an absolute crap ton? Bit worried about that as a whole.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Nor do I know how to fish anymore. That's the true issue. Oh, we got a skip.
Oh, hello, your majesties. Wait, what? You mean they're fighting again?
Oh, great. Alphen and Shionne are gonna do that thing again, aren't they?
Law, now that you mention it, don't you think we should all do it?
What now?
Actually, Alphen, you're right. It is unfair that it's been only you and me this whole time.
Really? I wasn't aware it was a question of fairness.
Look, some things you don't understand until you try them, right?
All right. Whew. Why do you always get so grumpy out of nowhere?
Huh? Oh, hootity hoot. You're certainly one to talk. Whenever I ask what's wrong, you never give me a straight answer.
What? Well, that's 'cause you don't even try to understand my...
Excuse me? No, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I feel so stupid.
Yeah, I'm done. What kind of idea was that, making us do something so ridiculous?
Hey, now you know how we feel.
No one asked you to do improv owl theater.
Hey, I don't make the rules. All right, you're next.
We're doing this too?
Apparently. You never speak what is on your mind.
I do when I need to, but I trust you'll understand me regardless.
That is true.
Oh, they're on a whole different level. Is that what it means to be mature?
I'm not sure why, but it feels like we've lost.
Wait, this was a competition? But their little dialogue didn't even have anything to do with the king and queen, did it?
What's the matter, Alphen?
I'm just thinking, are we sure they were even fighting in the first place?
It took you until now to ask that question?
What? Okay, the boss fish doesn't cost that much. We're out of here. At least we got another kind of skitty moment.
This should be enough nourishing food. Let's take it back to Pelegion.
Bizarre. Maybe they expected us to go back to buy the boss fish. I don't know. Back to Pelegion. It's only 15,000.
We've reached our destination.
We should be fine. Anyway, our theater is over yet again. Here's some nourishing food. Oh, Lord Doalim. We talked to a merchant in Vicent and she promised to transport food to Pelegion. Should only be a matter of time before shops are once again flushed with groceries of all kinds. We also procured some nutritious items. Give these to your father and he should recover. Oh, thank you so much for everything. If you're going to thank me, I'd like you to thank her as well. Doalim, she's the one who took the reins in Vicent. There is only so much I can do on my own. You're, that done and I, don't...
No.
No need to thank me. No, thank you. I don't know what would have happened to my father if it weren't for you. Glad to be of service. I just thought all Darnans around Lord Doalim are his servants or something, but I see now that you're his equal. I guess from now on, Renans and Darnans should work together like you two. You should just take one step at a time, just like you did now. I'll think about it. Please excuse me now. I want to give this food to my father. Now that the food problem has improved, I hope the situation in Pelegion has moved one step forward. Seems like Pelegion and Vicent are still in need of us right now. Yes, but that's just now. I'm certain that eventually Renans and Darnans will be able to live together in harmony, even without any one person to guide them. We still have a lot to do in order to achieve such a world. What if... Yes? What if such a day actually comes and we are able to leave our cities? What would you do then? What to do? What I really like is a nice quiet place near the water to relax. You don't mind such places either, do you? Well, I suppose you're right. Perhaps I should be playing some music by the water. You've helped everyone in this nation and have my thanks. You've all gone way above and beyond for us. You are the ones who hold this country together. The day that my presence here is no longer required may come sooner rather than later.
Hey!
I don't know about that. Sure, more people are back to their old selves, but there's no end to the bickering and quarreling. You take care of whatever you need to do and then come back, right? Beg your pardon, I intend to do all I can to ensure that day comes. Someday I'll make this a city filled with joy. That way you can leave it behind with a smile on your face. One other thing, this is for you. A small token of our appreciation.
My thanks.
Oh my, I'm grateful for your kindness. I promise to make good use of it. Some stat boosters and money? Yeah, not enough for the fish though. I count.
I understand your willingness to go to great lengths for your ideals, but I do hope that you're able to take some days off to rest.
I could say the same of you.
I get it. Because if you both have a day off, you can spend it together, right?
That's not what I meant.
It wasn't?
It wasn't. Indeed. Right, well that sorts out that quest, which means we've got one more normal quest left at the moment. Until... where's our warp? Where's our warp? There it is. We could do Alpha's character quest, and with that, maybe that's all the quests in the game. Maybe that's all the quests in our expansion. And from there, we'll move on towards what looks to be the ending sequence. Gotta have the false ending sequence first, right? Like we did have. Did not realize I hadn't done Dohalim's second one, though. Oh well. This is a safe place to be, by the way, for mass people.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Could be the person
Maybe
we're
there's
also
someone
staring
around
at.
here who needs our help.
Say, I've got a bit of a request for you. Will you hear me out? Sure, what's up? As I mentioned before, those days of Cyslodians keeping an eye on each other has had a lasting impact. The biggest issue is how people are treating the former informants.
Well,
They're still taking flack for their past actions. Yeah, the anger of those who lost their families because of the informants won't go away in a mere year. The Silver Swords have forbidden personal vendettas, but not everyone's satisfied with that. A few extreme informant hunters have been attacking former informants. That's nothing more than pointless violence. Yeah, we can't let this slide, but it's not like people will voice their discontent out in the open. Sure, that was the norm up until a year ago, hiding your true feelings from the world. Honestly, I find it easier to talk to outsiders like yourselves. I'm sure others feel similarly. See, so that's what you wanted to ask of us. It is. Talk to the villagers and hear out their feelings on the former informants. I'd like to hear everyone's true feelings, from former informants and those who detest them.
Got it.
We'll ask around town. Thanks, you're a huge help. A local like myself couldn't navigate these waters.
got it.
We'll take care of it, Bregon. Another Reconstruction quest. Thawing a Frozen Heart.
Bregon's got it tough with so much to worry about.
Let's do what we can to lighten the Silver Sword's load.
Question is always when that's actually going to take me. One of the places is in Reveal Prison Tower, by the look of it. It is a stronghold, super defensible. Well, unless you got me running into it. What do you think of the informant hunters? Well, hell, you asked that knowing I used to be an informant, right? You're just here to get your jollies harassing me, aren't you? Well, I've had enough of this crap. What? Wait, you used to be an informant? We had no clue. We're here at the behest of the Silver Swords to gather opinions on informants from the populace. We don't mean you any harm. Some things may not be easy to talk about, but we want to hear what you have to say. Oh, really? The thing is, someone in town told everyone that I used to be an informant. As a result, I've had to endure all sorts of abuse. I thought you'd come for your own pound of flesh. Sorry. Though to be honest, I don't blame them for coming for revenge. Even with all that abuse. After everything I've done, I'm in no position to complain. I've exploited others for my own gain. Then I got informed on by another guy and ended up in forced labor myself. What goes around comes around, I guess.
Well?
Is there something you want? Like, do you want the Silver Swords to protect you? Nah, I don't want anything like that. Though if you really want to know. This may be an odd answer, but I want to atone for my mistakes, for the sake of those I've wronged. Rather than hide from the informant hunters, I'd rather make amends in front of everyone. It's probably too late for that, though, so I'm just living here, quietly.
Thanks.
That's so. Thanks for telling us. Where's our next guy on our list? Quite a few people here, there, and everywhere. There's one next to the alley.
We've reached our destination.
There's a bit of an... Oh, masks. Will I become like that if they put a mask on me too? I'm scared. Keep it together, you coward. The Silver Swords will protect us. Don't worry. I wonder what that mask group is all about. Everyone, please remain calm. We will work on the rescue of those who we massed at our headquarters. Will I become... Oh, you say talking to the same guy again. The baffling thing, of course, here is that they'll protect us. You can see 3 people that didn't get protected. Mask guys attacked us. I'm with the Silver Swords. This is an emergency. Informant hunting. It's difficult to say in public, but I think it should be allowed. Can I ask why you think that? Both my parents were taken after someone informed on them. I haven't seen them since. I've mourned them ever since that day. If it meant freeing myself from that pain, even I'd... I see. My sister seems to think differently than I do. You know, sis, I hate informants too. I just don't see any good coming from taking revenge on them. But it's the Renans who are really bad. Why should Darnans hate each other after all this time?
Yeah.
You've forgiven them then? No, I haven't. How could I? It's just violence wouldn't solve anything.
Right.
You're right. It may provide some temporary relief, but it won't make your sadness go away. It hurts to hold on to anger for so long without an outlet for it. It's why they want to resort to violence. Yeah, maybe I'd feel better if I talked to people around town with similar experiences. That's not happening. Talk with other people,
Thanks.
Thanks for sharing your honest opinions, both of you. It's helpful. No problem. Next up, someone else there. It's another masked person. Sorry, you got masked because of me. I'm sorry. What's the matter? Man, why'd you help me after all those awful things I said? Let's take him to the Silver Sword's headquarters. An organization with a guy like him can't be all that bad, right? Okay, next up. We have one at the inn. Interestingly, I don't think I've been in the inn. The one in the Central Plaza? No. Just wondering where people are as a whole. None in Bregan's hideout. None that way. I definitely don't seem to have the fast travel point, do I?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Mainly because I'm going to the wrong door in the first place.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
The informant hunters. I don't think that's right. Could you tell me why you feel that way? Back then, everyone was desperate to survive. There's no point condemning someone for making a mistake. I was also informed on by someone and put into forced labor, but I have no hard feelings towards them. Even after what you've been through. Yes, though maybe it's only because I was able to come back alive. It's sad to see people hating each other again after barely surviving, you know? I see. Yeah, I feel the same. Thanks for telling me. And our last guy then, at the Central Plaza, which of course is fastest reach from tower, so I should have left there where it's his fast traveling way in the first place. My bad. The hell? What do you want? Right. We just want to have a little chat. No need to be so scared. It's just been a while since anyone tried to talk to me. Everyone assumes I was an informant. What, so you're mistaken for a former informant? Yes, lots of people around me were taken away, but it wasn't my doing. That sounds tough. Condemned for something you didn't even do.
Damn it.
Exactly. Why do I still have to live in fear even after the Wrens left? People are wielding so-called justice with this informant hunting. What if an innocent person like me ends up getting attacked? Have you tried making your case with everyone? Of course I did, but who believed the words of a former informant? Ugh.
I guess.
But you could get them to understand what really happened. There must be some way. No, I can't think of... Hold on, I know. If you meet the others, please make a case for my innocence.
Even though the Renan subjugation has ended, no one in town seems truly happy.
Yeah. A year has passed, but they're still gloomy. I know it's not an easy thing to get over, but still.
There must be something we can do. At least, I hope there is.
Such a question. Alright, we're reporting back to Bregon. Don't know if that's the end of the quest or not. I'm almost wondering how many quests there were in the main game versus how many there are in the expansion. Well, there's been quite a lot in the expansion, like percentage-wise, but then it's because there's less story percentage, isn't it?
I see.
They all have their own thoughts, eh? Thanks for letting me know. Now I have an idea of what everyone's thinking, at the very least. We still don't know what to do. True, each side has their own force. I think it'll take time to solve this problem. It's probably better if they can at least talk to each other more openly without us in between. I feel like it's getting more complicated because everyone is holding it in with their hearts closed off. It's just as you say, the long Renan subjugation left deep scars in these people. I wonder if there's a way to open the hearts of people like that. Bregon, you've been working hard on a seriously tough issue, huh? I suppose so. The only thing I look forward to these days is a drink when I get home.
That's right.
A drink, that's it. Couldn't we use that?
Ringwell?
Did you think of something?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't we get all of the adults in town together for a round of drinks? Obviously I don't drink, but adults seem to talk more when they drink, right? That goes to show they've let their guards down. Maybe they'll be able to say what's on their minds. Oh, you're right. Booze can be an easy way to loosen someone's lips.
Yes.
Yep, that might just work. Lots of folks in Cysloden enjoy a good drink. Keeps the cold at bay. It's better than sitting around doing nothing. That means we'll need Cysloden, and lots of it.
How about it?
We can get the ingredients for Cysloden from Zeugles, right? Let's go gather some. I have them. I think we've already got what you're looking for. See? You sure you're willing to give these to me? Sure, you need it, don't you? Thanks for that. That's enough to make plenty of Cysloden. I feel... Or is it Cysloden? Yeah. I feel bad for always being helped by you guys.
Yes.
It'll take a while to make this much, but when we're done, let's have a big party hosted by the Silver Swords. Hopefully people from all over town will come. Oh, I'm sure they'll come, lured by the booze. What's important is what comes next. It's not something that can be sold by the power of booze alone, is it? But I'm sure it'll be a good first step for people in the city to talk frankly. Yes, I believe so too. My reconstruction quest is complete.
Fire water to melt people's frozen hearts. I'd like us to join them on the day of the banquet as well.
If everyone's drinking, won't fights break out?
So what if they do? No way to get closer to someone than having a good rumble, I say.
You might be right. Maybe what Cysloden needs right now is a way to release some pent-up pressure.
It's a way. I think there might be another quest here. Or not. Okay, that was the last reconstruction quest, but also not the last reconstruction quest. It's confusing. I was kind of expecting a little bit more of the, here you go, job's done kind of skit that we had in other places. Maybe Alphen's quest is part of it. Could very well be. Or? Thanks to all of you, the nation is springing back to life. I can never thank you enough. Don't mention it, Brigham. You've helped us just as much, if not more. I hope the people here can grow closer, even if just a little. Or as my dad would say, break down the barriers inside their hearts.
Right.
That's easier said than done, but I'll continue working towards that goal. I almost forgot. This is a small thanks from everyone in the nation. Here, take it. Oh, really? Thanks. We'll put it to good use. There was talk of erecting a statue of Zephyr, but I figured you'd rather have something useful for your travels. My dad wouldn't want a statue anyway. Thanks, Brigham. More herbs. And 10,000 gold.
We've visited countless cities, but everywhere we go, there seem to be more problems than before.
Perhaps. But no one can deny that the reconstruction efforts are making steady progress. Where we are now is just the first step on a long road.
That's right. With this kind of work on such a large scale, it will probably take decades to complete it all. But if everyone works together towards the same goal, I know we can create a world without suffering.
That's right. And even now, there are people with the same ideals as us, all over the world, working to improve their lives. We'll have to do all we can to protect them, and to ensure they can continue to do so in peace.
The thoughts and actions of the people alive today will shape the world of future generations yet to come.
Yeah, if you see something wrong with the world, the only way to make it better is to step up and do something about it. The people we've seen aiding in the reconstruction have reaffirmed that belief.
Still, it can be hard to be optimistic, given the current circumstances.
I know, but that's all the more reason for us to keep working to see this through to the end, right? We'll also have our own dreams and goals to work toward, for the sake of the future we're building.
You're right. As long as we're together, I'm sure we can do it.
Oh my, what a wonderful performance. How thoughtful of the Silver Swords to let us enjoy music in Cysloden. I agree. Feels my body will start moving on its own. It's just one repeat tune. We got some rapids here. Is this a paying farm? Funny, like a pig. It's fluffy and chubby. I've never seen one before, so this is what a rapig looks like. It is indeed. Well, it looks like we have rebuilt the place. It's looking buzzing. Right, so that leaves just Alphen's thing left. Let's do that in just a second. I'm going to go to the training ground. See if there's one event we can do there. Plus, we've got some skill points to spend. And then we'll go do it. Our last quest, maybe?
Finally made it.
For the, the main quest. Our last non-main quest. Yeah, we'll call it that. Seems to be correct. So, what do I want here? Increased evasion distance might be a good one. As to Flaming Edge charge. We're getting close, but 50 resistance isn't far off. It's just these, so increased element bonus damage maybe, and easier overlimit. For Rinwell, overlimit extension gets you elemental defense 50. Get your KO protection for now. AG restore from critical hits gets you attack 50, and I think that's all of Kisara's done. Nope, there's one more. Increased BG at start of battle. Resistance 50. That looks like... Oh, no, there is one more left. Oh my god, it's hard to see them. They're quite hidden. Increased BG at start of battle and AG restored upon enemy defeat. Gets defense plus 50 for Thor. Just looking again. Is there anything? See, that looks all complete to me. Doalim. Looks like it's just the last tier. As to AG recovery. We're getting there for people. We're definitely getting there.